All right, welcome to the fourth ever episode of the Film Culture Podcast. The duo is back. It's me, Josh Ball, with my guy Jonah Bird. How we doing?
Doing pretty good. Dynamic duo's back, and
Absolutely.
I'm just really happy to be here, man. I'm happy to be filming again and ready to do this pod.
I'll tell you what, nobody is happier to be filming right now than us two.
Absolutely.
So, it's a loaded sheet today, so let's just jump right into it. So in the news here, we'll go to the music side first. Post Malone, he dropped his single, Motley Crue. What'd you think of it?
Pretty good. I mean,
Yep.
Not one of his, best songs ever, but
Okay.
it was cool. Cole Bennett did the music video, I believe, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, pretty cool music video. Holding the NASCAR theme and all of that. But, I mean, yeah, it was pretty good.
Yep.
Nothing crazy.
Yep, and then so Vince Staples, he dropped his album. It was a self-named album, Vince Staples.
Okay.
Did you get the chance to listen to it
I
or
didn't,
no?
No, I'm
Okay.
not the biggest Vince Staples guy, but I
Okay,
mean,
so here's the thing: is neither am I.
yeah.
I guess this is my first time sitting down listening to one of his projects in full. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It's kind of it's not like an in your bag album, but it's like a chill album. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I think personally, in my opinion, the best song was "Are You." I think it's called "Are You With That." The most streamed one was "Law of Averages." So I'll just throw that out there. I guess those look to be the two most popular songs off the album. And then Kid Laroi drops what people are calling Song of the Summer, "Stay." It's featuring Justin Bieber.
I thought it was a banger.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think this duo is so good together. I knew they were going to be so good together once they dropped that Instagram picture of them in the studio. It was like,
Yep.
I mean, it's just like match made in heaven.
Yeah.
And I think the song was unbelievable. I'm a giant fan.
So
Song of the Summer.
here's the thing, and I've realized now I need to start because I don't really listen to Kid Laroi.
Okay.
I really don't, and
He's
it's for
really good.
and it's for no good reason.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
It's no good reason.
No
so
good reason.
I think this song has hooked me in.
I like that. You
Yep.
should check out some more stuff. He's got some really good stuff, man.
Yep. And then moving on, Quavo, he says his unfinished album with Pop Smoke is coming soon. There was video of him talking about it, and he's finishing that album up.
That's pretty exciting. I mean, give me as much Pop Smoke as I can get before
Yep.
we run out. But
So I don't know about that.
But okay, no,
I see what you're saying.
I know what you're gonna say.
But let's not run it dry. Because if we run it dry, then it's like I don't know.
lot of stuff
It feels like a reach.
A lot of stuff might get released too that maybe he wasn't gonna release.
Exactly.
Just because it's there.
Mm-hmm.
But I just love Pop Smoke.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It sucks.
That's fair.
It sucks that we're not gonna get new stuff from him for a while. But
Yep.
hey, maybe this is gonna be good. Him and Quavo.
Yeah, no, I mean, if there's a guy, then Quavo's gonna get it done. I mean, he's just one of the best out there. So, yeah, and then a little fun stuff here. Drake, he made headlines. He went on a date at Dodger Stadium
Yeah.
on the field, a private date, nobody else there.
Yeah.
A server, him and high school basketball star. He's Bronny's teammate,
Yeah.
Amari Bailey. His mom. So, I mean, that was pretty hilarious.
Oh, God.
And our producer is back
Dropping
there
things, getting
dropping
text
things.
messages.
But
This is
you know what we
ridiculous.
do?
We're gonna move on.
We rock and roll.
we're
That's
gonna keep
what we
rocking
do.
and rolling. This was crazy. He's having a date with this mom on the first, first base line right there.
Yeah.
Right in front of the
Yep.
dugout. Rented out a whole stadium
Whole
for this
stadium.
lady.
Whole stadium.
And I mean, it's funny stuff. The picture of them, was it caught by a drone or a helicopter?
Yeah,
Was it,
I don't
some
know. That was really
flyover?
weird.
You could tell Drake was
they're both looking up at it, so I don't know.
Interesting stuff.
I
but
don't know
mean,
if they saw the drone, they're just looking
Yeah.
up, or if that was a picture that was meant to be taken.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really interesting.
Drake's a dog, though.
You know what I just thought of? Imagine that's his next album cover.
Dude, it's just him and that'd be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny.
Date at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah. And then my favorite meme to come out of it, there's this video of Drake talking in Amari's ear, and the caption was, "Remember, I'm not your stepdad. I'm the dad that stepped up."
Yeah.
Because it just sounds like a Drake line. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I think Drake just maybe wants a kid in the NBA and saw this as a great opportunity. So
Yeah.
maybe you could spin zone it that way.
I can't remember. I heard somebody say this. I can't remember who. So shout out whoever said this, but
Yeah.
they said Adonis must not have
Maybe
it.
Adonis doesn't have it. Maybe
Adonis doesn't have it.
Maybe he's been working with Adonis in the backyard, seeing he's ripping shots, and he's like, "This kid doesn't got it. I gotta go find me. You gotta go find me a lady who's got a talented son.
Yeah.
You know, maybe someone on LeBron James Jr.'s team. I don't know.
Because people always say rappers want to be ballers and ballers want to be rappers.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why they love each other.
Yeah. So moving on to a little movie news here. Black Widow dropped. The reviews have been, kind of here and there. You haven't seen it yet, have you?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yep.
I plan on going to see it.
Yep.
I'm excited for it, but, I guess reviews are always going to be like that.
Right. And especially with, like, the Marvel stuff, with the critics, who knows?
And this is the first Marvel movie back in a while, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when's the last time there's been a new Marvel movie in theater? Was it Endgame? Is this the first one back?
Yeah, I think
it is.
I want to say it was Endgame. I can't remember.
I don't know. Someone get on that.
Someone get on that. But here's my thing is Marvel is yet to miss. Some people call Captain Marvel a miss, but like it's just
no, it was still good.
Yeah, it was still all right. Like
on a scale, it's like you got to. The way you scale it is different with Marvel movies because it's like all of them. I feel like you just can't miss with a Marvel movie.
That's what I'm saying.
You can compare it to the other movies, and some aren't going to be as good. But
yeah,
I think this is going to be good. I think it'll be. Winter Soldier, the TV series, that was really good, and that's all action. Like I think this will be good. I don't know.
Yeah. And then, did you see the trailer for Marvel's animated What If series?
I didn't.
You didn't see this? Okay. No. So this looks really exciting.
I heard about it.
Yeah, so it's basically, it looks like it's going to be like a ton of what ifs.
Okay.
So, there's one, if Peggy Carter took the super soldier serum. That's one.
Okay, that's interesting.
There's one, if T'Challa was like Star-Lord. And also, this is Chadwick's final act in, like, anything ever.
Oh, really?
As far as I know, at least.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, that'll just be emotional to watch. Like, let's be real. Then there's one where it's Winter Soldier versus Marvel Zombies.
Okay.
So it was like, and when I say Marvel Zombies, I mean, like in the trailer, Iron Man was a zombie.
Oh, okay. So, like, Marvel characters who have died?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's a great point. I'm not sure if it's necessarily people that have died, but I mean, Iron Man, who knows?
Okay, maybe Quicksilver's in there. I mean,
yeah.
Who else?
And then there was something to do with Killmonger saving Tony in Iron Man 1. That was like the opening clip in like the trailer. But yeah, and also that's like all animated, like I said.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. It seems like it's gonna be great.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, once again, anything Marvel really puts out is going to be good.
Yeah,
but,
Marvel doesn't miss.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I haven't seen too much about it, but I'll have to look into it.
Yep. And then our last little movie topic here, Netflix is picking up Zack Snyder's movie Rebel Moon. So what happened with this one was Disney declined to make it a Star Wars movie in 2017. So from what I understand, it's not going to be a Star Wars movie because obviously Disney didn't pick it up.
Okay.
What it is he has to rewrite some of the parts of the movie to take out the Star Wars elements of it, and it's gonna be like his own like spin on like a Star Wars like type universe. You know what I mean?
All right. So it's not going to be Star Wars related at all.
No, it was a little confusing when I read it. But as far as I know, it's not going to be Star Wars related, and it would make sense because it's on Netflix and Disney declined it.
I love Zack Snyder, so
yeah, Zack Snyder's awesome.
Take it. Yeah,
yep.
I will definitely watch it.
Yep. And then a little super couple news here. Bennifer.
Okay. All right.
I love Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
okay, we've talked about this.
Guy,
this is my Bennifer update of the week.
Okay.
They're in full effect. They both went out to lunch with both their kids.
Yeah.
So we're getting the families together.
It seems as if they're in full effect. Got the matching outfits one day. Now we got the kids together. I mean, this thing's just taken off, and it seems as if Ballsy's here for it. I'm cool with it.
Bennifer to the moon, if you ask me.
There we go.
What's not going to the moon is Bradgelina. So Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, they're in some kind of legal battle over their like joint wine business. So obviously they're divorced and stuff. Yeah. So you do hate to see it. Bradgelina, it's been in the dumps for a little bit now, but it's going lower.
Now it's in the hands of the courts, and it's just not where you want to be.
It's not where you want to be. And I believe that as far as I know, I think they have a kid together. So let's try to keep it cordial at least.
Yeah,
okay.
Keep it cordial for little Brad, whoever he is.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll just jump right into the sports rewind. We'll start it off the ESPYs. So this is my complaint with the ESPYs. It was during a busy night in sports.
It seems as if the ESPYs every year kind of just like happens, and I just never know it's happening, and then I'll see something about it, and I'll be like, "What? Like the ESPYs happened?" But I mean,
fully agree.
Right, sure enough, yeah. I mean, I'm here for it, but I don't know.
Yeah, like we were sitting watching the McGregor. We were watching like the card of UFC 264, which we got a little guest coming up here. Yeah. And yeah, all of a sudden I'm just like scrolling on Instagram between fights, and just a clip pops up of Anthony Mackie hosting the ESPYs, and I'm like, wow. And speaking of Anthony Mackie, he did kill it from the clips I saw.
All right, I like to hear that.
Yeah, so I love Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. I'm the same situation. I didn't know what was going on, and then I see a thing that LaMelo Ball like won. He won something. What did he win?
I don't know.
I don't know. I saw that Patrick Kane won like NHL Player of the Year, which was just interesting to me as well. It's like, who's really deciding that? I don't know, but
is that not just an MVP award, but just ESPN's version?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I mean, we're not giving it to McDavid or Matthews or something, but whatever. Patty Kane, he's cool. I mean,
yep.
Yeah, the ESPYs is weird, man. It's just every year, and I don't know.
Yeah. But my last thought with the ESPYs, Naomi Osaka, she's awesome.
Yeah. She's dating Corday, right?
Yeah, YBN Corday. Yeah. They're a great couple.
Yeah, definitely. There's another power couple right there.
That is another power couple. I gotta start looking for, like a combination name there.
Yeah, need a name there.
I don't know if there is one yet. I'll have to look after this.
Maybe make a new segment, Ballsy's power couple updates.
Okay, I'd love to.
All right.
I would love to.
Power couple guy.
I hope the people like it because I'd love to. And then moving on to basketball. So the Bucks, they took Game 3. Giannis dominated, and Booker he went missing.
I don't know. I mean, I thought this was going to be all Suns. I was saying Suns and foe, but I mean, hey, Giannis is a beast, and he got it done. Do I think the Bucks still have any chance at this title? No.
Really?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I think the Suns are just that much better. But there we go. I mean, the Bucks got one. I think the Suns... If I'm going to do another prediction here, I think the Suns snag the next two, and I think it's Suns in 5.
Yeah. No. Actually, no.
Right.
My prediction, my personal prediction, is that it goes 6 games, and I still got Suns in 6. I had predicted when I was watching it with some people, and I said Bucks take tonight, and they take Game 5.
Okay.
So that's my prediction. I saw some interesting stat. I'm trying to see if I can find it here. I can't though. There was something where in the first 2 games of the series, the Bucks are really bad, but then after that they have like a pretty dominant record in the series. This playoff run. So we'll see. Who knows? But Giannis looked dominant. He had 40, I believe. Yeah, he had at least 40. He shot the ball well at the free throw line, which they needed.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, surprisingly. I think on the broad
he's at home. He doesn't have that counting. It doesn't throw him off.
But... On the broadcast, that they were saying it's time to call him Giannis Curry, and that was ruckus. That's ruckus. Now, obviously they were joking, but I mean, and then real quick, Team USA are indeed frauds.
Yeah, see, we had it on here as the question mark, but after another loss tonight to Australia, we're getting rid of the question marks.
I've just deleted it.
Yeah. Team USA are frauds. They're frauds.
Yeah.
Look at this roster. How are we losing to these teams? Once again, it is still exhibitions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything, but it does. It does.
And they should know that if they lose, it's going to be on a massive scale because their team is filled with that many superstars.
Yeah.
And they're getting clowned on social media right now. No one wants to get clowned. These guys don't want to get clowned like this.
No.
What are we doing? What are we doing down in Tokyo? Is that where they're at right now? Tokyo?
I
don't know.
No, I think they're still playing these games in the States. They're playing the exhibition games in the States. But here's my final thoughts on Team USA being frauds. Are they really frauds? No.
Yeah, probably not. No.
But at the end of the day, like, Team USA just shouldn't lose. They shouldn't. They have too good of a team.
Roster's too good.
But I think it'd be unfair to say that international basketball, the level of play is certainly increasing, and it's clearly being shown here. But and then also a little excuse making here. They don't have Booker, Middleton, and Holiday, who I believe them three are joining the team after the finals. Yeah. So a little excuse making here.
They still got KD, Tatum,
Bradley Beal,
like,
Kevin Defraud. Yeah, let's call him what he is. All right. And then real quick,
another question for you. Why is
go ahead.
LeBron James there?
Well, he's recovering from his ankle injury. My GOAT is recovering.
Does Lemicky hate the United States of America? It's a fair question.
Well, I mean, it looks like Kevin Durant does because...
Okay, all right.
I mean, come on.
All right, moving on from this.
Moving on, real quick, in the U19, in like the FIBA games, it was Team USA versus France. There's this kid, Victor Wembanyama, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. He is a future star.
On Team USA?
Yeah, and this isn't any kind of breaking news for me. I mean, if you watch him play, you can see it. Against Team USA, he had 22 points, 8 rebounds, 8 blocks. He's like 7'3", 7'4", I think.
So where's he from?
He's from France.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like super tall. I think I might be wrong. He's at least like 7'2". Okay. All right. And like he shoots the ball like a guard. Yeah. Like he protects the paint. Okay. This kid is the next star if he can handle adapting to like the American game, because at the end of the day, internationally it is different. Yeah, it is different. So then moving on real quick here, we got a few hockey highlights. We haven't talked since the Lightning won the Stanley Cup. Yeah. So real quick, just any thoughts?
So wrapping it up, Lightning win the Cup. I mean, it was nice to see the Canadians get that one game. They deserved it. But,
I had sweep, but...
Yeah, I had sweep as well, but I mean, they took it in 5, and they're just too good. And, all these people are saying 18 mil over the cap and all that stuff.
Oh,
they're kind of, I mean, I saw did you see that picture of Kucherov wearing the shirt? Mm-hmm. He's got the 18 mil over the cap shirt. So they're playing into it. Mm-hmm. They're having fun with it. I mean, that team was just too good not to win.
Yeah. It also looks like Kucherov is having a very good time.
Yeah, he's having a good time. He's loving this one.
Yeah.
And Vasilevsky wins the Conn Smythe.
Yeah.
Completely deserved. He's the best goalie.
Wait, did I see correctly? Did they dent?
Yeah, I think today they might have dented the cup.
Yeah,
there's a picture that has come out with Pat Maroon holding the cup, and it is dented.
It is certainly not in circular form.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out what happened there, but
yeah,
they're having a great time. Tampa completely open, and they're loving it. So
yep. Tampa Bay.
Yeah. And then there was a trade that went down today. Duncan Keith, who's a legend in Chicago.
Yeah.
I think 2 cups, maybe 3. I'm not
sure.
Yeah,
he was there against the Bruins, right?
He's an absolute beast. Over 1,000 points. One of the best defensemen in Chicago history. He gets traded to Edmonton for Caleb Jones and a 3rd-round pick. And to be honest, the trade just didn't make much sense because Caleb Jones, already a pretty good defenseman on a cheaper... Duncan Keith is just such a big contract. And to be fair, he wasn't very good last year. He was actually pretty bad from a standpoint of comparing to his years in the past.
Yeah.
Trade didn't make much sense, but hey, Edmonton, they're trying whatever they can do. They got the best player, probably the 2 best players in the world right now, and they're getting bounced first round. So they need something.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see them bounce back, but the window's closing for the McDavid and Draisaitl era. They might want out if they keep losing there, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
So then we got moving on to a little football.
Yep.
England lost the Euro final. Did you watch it?
I did.
You did watch it, okay.
I thought it was coming home. And
I thought it was coming home.
I just don't think it's coming home anymore. Actually, I can confirm.
You can confirm.
Not coming home.
Yeah. Why did Saka take that last one? Who knows?
I was so confused by this. I was talking about this with Brady earlier. I don't understand why they put him in that situation. Is it? They said something. He's like the youngest player in Euro history. Like, why is he put
the
in that situation?
The 19-year-old you put on the final pen? Like, come on.
It didn't make much sense. It seemed like a lose-lose. He misses it, and he has that with him the rest of his career. He's the one that lost it for England. Such a big moment, and like, I don't know. It just didn't make any sense. I feel like you should have put someone else up there, but you got to feel bad for the kid.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like, I fully agree. And Roy Keane, who's obviously a football legend and stuff, I don't want to spend too long on this.
Yeah.
But he was saying like, why didn't somebody like Grealish or Sterling step up?
Yeah.
And Grealish said, no, I said I wanted to take a penalty.
Yeah.
So this is on Southgate, the manager.
Okay. All right.
At least, and he took responsibility for it. And what's crazy is, last thought here on the Euros is Southgate in, I believe it was the 1994 Euros. Am I right?
I don't know.
Okay, it was. I believe it was the 1994 Euros. He missed a penalty. The manager, Gareth Southgate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that was like the last Euro final they were in. So yeah,
Bad luck. Get that guy out of there.
maybe we gotta get him out.
Yeah.
Messi is official. I mean, he was anyways. Messi's officially my GOAT. He won Copa America. He finally gets his international trophy, which was the only knock on him. Not being the GOAT.
All right. There we go.
Yep.
That's a huge one.
And then real quick, USA, they won 1-0 in the Gold Cup game against Haiti without European players.
So what do you mean, like?
So sorry, without European players, it means there was nobody there that plays for European clubs. Okay. So it was like essentially just like the second team because all of the best players are playing in Europe.
Got it.
Yeah. So that was just a quick one.
Yeah.
And that counts for World Cup qualifying, I believe. So this is kind of big.
There we go. Team USA. Let's go.
Yeah, Team USA. We got a lot of Team USA talk tonight.
Yep.
And then moving on to baseball, the home run derby. How much of it did you watch?
So I watched most of the first rounds.
Okay.
Right after Shohei got eliminated, I actually turned it off.
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah, but I did see Alonso ended up winning.
Yep.
Congrats to him. He was hitting bombs. So.
Yeah, I think after watching it, it was Pete Alonso's to lose after his first few swings in the first round. I mean, he was just hitting tanks. Yeah, he's a professional home run hitter is what he is. And also he was also one of the hottest hitters coming into the home run derby. So I mean, he just had everything going for him. Yeah. It was so fun to watch too. He's bopping his head and stuff.
Yeah, I saw he was dancing.
Yeah, they were calling him the human bobblehead because he was just dancing. I mean, he's literally in the box about to receive a pitch and he's just dancing and vibing. Like he was just a whole vibe. They call him the polar bear.
Respect.
Yeah.
He won it 2019 as well, right? The last
time
he did?
Yeah. So obviously there wasn't one in 2020, so he is technically defending.
Okay.
And then Trey Mancini made it to the final. What an awesome story! Yeah. Coming back from cancer, just such a warrior. He couldn't have done any better. It was just that Pete Alonso was just he's just built for home run derbies is what it is. But Trey Mancini, just a true inspiration, really, in my opinion. And then I believe the All Star game will be happening. Probably around when the podcast is dropping, so hopefully you guys are watching that or have watched it, looking forward to watching it maybe. Yep. Shohei Ohtani is leading off and pitching.
Yeah, dude's a beast.
Yep, so that's going to be exciting. Ronald Acuna has torn his ACL.
Terrible news.
Made me so upset. And I want to go on a small rant here on the training staff. Okay, go ahead.
Were the Braves in a playoff spot? Was that
there? So the NL East is really tough right now. Okay. It's a tough division. The Braves coming into the year, they were like World Series not favorites, but they were certainly contenders, and the year has not gone how they expected. They've lost a couple players too, but the training staff for. I guess I'll put it on the Braves. It was in Miami, so it wasn't like their home park, but their training staff was with them. One of the worst jobs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, so he goes down with the injury. They get up, they have him walking. He gets back, he goes back down. Everybody's huddled around him, and he's very emotional at this point because I think obviously he knew something was very much not right with his knee.
Yeah.
So and then they got him onto the cart. Carted him up to the dugout, started carrying him down the tunnel, then halfway down the tunnel, got him a wheelchair. I mean, it was a clown show is what it was. It was the circus.
Yeah.
It just, oh my gosh, it's something so small, but it bothered me so much. It's like, this is a superstar. We can't be treating our players like that.
That's completely fair, yeah.
Yep. And then Aaron Boone has no control over what's going on with the Yankees. Did you see the clip?
I did see the clip of they were trying to pull Cole.
Yeah, so it was bottom 9, 2 outs in Houston. Cole had thrown like over 120 pitches at this point, and Boone went out to get him, and Cole just exploded.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure after the game he gave the classic like, I just blacked out, like I don't even know what I said. It's like, no, you just blew up on your manager is what happened. Like, it for the world to see.
I kind of get it, though, the situation.
No, absolutely. I don't blame him. That's why I'm saying Aaron Boone has no control over what's going on, because he couldn't get him out of the game, but he shouldn't have been out there in the first place. If you're going to send your starter out there over 100 pitches in the 9th inning, you got to let him ride.
Yeah.
You got to let him ride. And then Judge did the don't pull my t-shirt. Did you see that? Because of the whole buzzer situation.
Okay, with
Altuve. He did the
don't see that.
But then Altuve hit a walk-off home run. Not in the same game, but the next night Altuve hit a walk-off home run. So Altuve ended up getting the last laugh.
I like that beef there, though, between the Yankees and the Astros.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. Yeah. It was fun to watch.
Good baseball.
Yep, and then the MLB draft happened. I wanted Jack Leiter to the Red Sox really badly. Didn't happen. He ended up going to... I was a little heartbroken, but we ended up getting the Red Sox ended up getting the best prospect in the draft, Marcelo Meyer.
Okay.
He immediately becomes, I think it's the 37th best prospect in all of baseball,
wow, okay.
according to Baseball America. So, I mean, that's pretty exciting. He's a high schooler, so it'll be a while till we see him. So yeah, that's
pitcher?
Shortstop. So obviously they got Bogarts. They're hoping to up him on his current extension. So they'll eventually probably move him to like second base or like outfield or something like that. Yep. And then just some last thoughts here. LeBron got into it with the announcer at Bronny's game. I want to hear your thought. So you saw it, correct?
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see this? Okay, so to be fair, this was like a week and a half ago, maybe like something like that. So they were playing at St. Vincent St. Mary's, which is LeBron's old high school.
Okay, I did see they were playing there, yeah.
Yep, and so Bronny like got fouled. He went to the line, and they had, for some reason, they had like one of those like hype guys that they have at like street ball games. You know the guys that have like the mic?
The mic?
Yeah, so like, almost like an announcer. Like,
he was at this high school game doing?
Yeah, they had him over the PA system during the game. Really weird move. But he said something along the lines of like, you're getting the calls because you're LeBron James Jr. and your dad is LeBron. And it's like, what are your... So then, hold on, let me finish it actually so you have some more context. LeBron went after the guy. He immediately got up, started walking towards the guy, and I don't think it's confirmed like what he said, but he was basically like, "Don't pull that. This is the place where I was born.
Yeah.
You know, this is where I became me. You're not going to disrespect me and my son in that way."
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan.
I know you're not.
I mean, hey, whatever. I mean, I don't have too much to speak on the topic, but LeBron.
So it
sounds like he's just. I don't know.
In my opinion, obviously I think LeBron is the GOAT. Yeah, I don't know. It was tough, but in my opinion, if you take LeBron, the fact that he's LeBron James out of it, it was a father like stepping up for his son.
Yeah, I get that.
At the end of the day, that's what it was to me. That's how I saw it. I saw it no different than anything that LeVar does.
Anything that LeBron does is going to be, again, it's one of those situations where anything he does is on a magnifying glass. He's massive personality, so...
Yeah.
If he gets in a fight with some announcer guy at a high school game, it's probably going to be huge, so...
Alright, guys, we got some maybe tough news here. We had a little bit of an audio mix-up with my mic. You know, nobody's fault in particular. I'll take the blame. The producer, Brady King, wants to take the blame. I'll take the blame. You know, this is my fault.
I'll take the blame. It's my fault.
It's not his fault. I'll take the blame. He's going to do what he can to help fix the audio, you know, cook it up as best he can. But, yeah, so here it is, UFC 264 card with our good friend Tyler Weeks.
Special guest.
All right, so now begins our UFC 264 review. We're welcoming in Tyler Weeks, who is a big-time UFC MMA fan. Tweaks, how we doing?
Not bad. Pleasure to be here.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yep. Our first ever guest.
First ever guest,
This
yeah,
is
there we
as
go.
exciting for us as it is for you. So,
Sick.
let's just jump right into it. I guess, there's really only 3 fights that we really need to touch on. Sean O'Malley versus Chris Moutinho. Let's get your thoughts.
I mean, what a fight. That was nuts. I mean, O'Malley came in here with minus 1,000. Motino was plus 600.
Yeah.
That's the biggest underdog I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And then Motino to stick in there.
Yeah, that's the thing is Jonah and I were talking about it beforehand, and we thought there was no chance. We thought this guy wasn't going to make it past the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, so here's the thing. It's a guy that, he had to take the fight, on such short notice.
It's his debut.
And it was his UFC debut. It was 10 days before the fight. They gave him in there. You go into your UFC debut.
Against an undefeated fighter.
Yeah, against one of the hottest fighters out there. Yeah. And it's tough. I mean, that kid, he ate a lot of punches, man. He deserves a lot of respect. He was out there for a while, and I mean, I think he got some fans from it for sure. I think it was some good exposure for him, but man, he ate a lot of headshots. Yeah, that's for sure.
It felt like he gained a lot of respect of not only fans, but probably his peers too.
Yeah,
because,
absolutely.
Like you said, the circumstances that he took this fight under, it was pretty impressive.
O'Malley was teeing off on him.
Yeah.
He threw everything he had at him, and he couldn't put him down.
Yeah.
Which was nuts.
Because in that first round, it felt like he was kind of playing with his food. And then it's like, whoa, hang on a second. This Moutinho guy, he's kind of throwing too. So.
Dude, I got nervous. I was like, he's going to come back. Yeah. He's going to wear him out, and he's going to come back.
Yeah, there was definitely a few times where I was like, whoa, O'Malley's going to be careful here.
Joe Rogan was freaking out.
I am going to say this, though. I mean, I think O'Malley is just a star. I think he's gonna blow up. He just has that it factor for the UFC. He reminds me a lot of just I don't know what it is. The way he's in pop culture, he's in the media. He's everywhere, and people really like him. And you saw him; he was dribbling, fake dribbling, and then punching him. He showboats during the fight, and it's electric. And I'm all for it.
Yeah, so as myself, I'm just kind of now starting to get the UFC and MMA.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd be a fair weather fan or whatever. He's exciting to watch.
Yeah.
He's exciting.
He set the bantamweight record for most significant strikes.
Yeah.
230.
Yeah.
The beast.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
One fight of the night, $75,000, both to Moutinho and O'Malley.
Yeah. But I mean, talking about exciting fighters. We had Greg Hardy get knocked out.
Yeah. He was he looked like he was going to win the fight. He threw one good punch, and then he had Tuivasa kind of stumbling, and then he looked the other way, and Tuivasa came out of nowhere with a little hook, and then he just automatically was on the ground, and Tuivasa was shotgunning beers.
Yeah, Tuivasa. Yeah. All of a sudden, he's drinking beer,
grabbing beers, grabbing shoes, pouring them in.
Yeah, it was all so sudden, and I think everybody. I don't think anybody would have minded if the ref took a few more seconds to step in because of just the scum of a human that Greg Hardy is.
Listen. Oh, man, do I love these heavyweight fights. They are the best.
They're electric.
If you're a betting man, how could you not go on the under on the rounds?
Yeah.
These guys have the power to knock each other out like it's nothing, dude. Yeah. They are throwing haymakers. They want to kill each other. I love the heavyweights, man. And Tuivasa, shotgun and a happy dad after. Shout out Nelk. That was just electric. I was glad to see him win, and that was a good fight. Greg Hardy got slept.
Yeah. I mean, it went 1:07, so... But the main fight, the one that everybody was watching for, Dustin Poirier versus Connor McGregor. Was it officially ruled as a doctor stoppage? I believe it was.
I believe so.
Yeah, it was definitely a doctor stoppage.
Yeah, I mean,
doctor stoppage.
Just a horrific leg fracture like that, or ankle fracture.
McGregor's coach Kavanaugh said in camp when they were training, he said they activated that foot started tweaked.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then it reactivated into the fight. So
yeah,
you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
He doesn't put much weight on it. He's kicking it a lot, which I thought was bold. But
yeah, and Poirier was talking after how he said he felt it. I think he said
he checked it.
Yeah. So I mean, who really knows? But just the fact that it snapped and then Connor kept going. You know what I mean? He stayed. He's right
so tough.
Yeah.
And then it fully snapped, and then that's when you saw him.
Yeah. No, it was man.
For as big as a McGregor guy as I was, he brought me into the sport. I saw him knock out Jose. 13 seconds.
Mhm.
I did not want to see the third fight go down like that.
Yeah, it sucked to see for sure. I thought that everything lined up to where this could be like a huge moment for McGregor to re-spark and rekindle that lustrous career he's had, and it sucked to see. I mean, before he did break his ankle there, he was kind of getting pounded on by Poirier. I'm not gonna lie, Poirier's a beast.
Yeah,
that's for sure. He's a beast.
He couldn't get off the ground.
No, he couldn't.
I was freaking out because I thought McGregor was gonna get him with a guillotine.
Yeah, he almost got him.
It looked like he almost had him, and then Poirier just slipped away from that.
I heard there was controversy with that though, because there's pictures being taken of Poirier's toes in the fence.
Oh, okay.
So that could be that. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
No, I'll tell you what. I was actually looking at that too, and I was like, I don't know. Like, it's tough, but I mean that would have been a tough one to call because also it would have been tough to call because it looked like McGregor was about to finish it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we were all standing up. We were all going nuts.
Yeah,
we're like, he's gonna submit the guy.
Right. If ref steps in on that call when presumably McGregor's about to end it, it's like, come on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, who knows? But, so do you guys think that there will be a fourth?
100%.
I actually think they're gonna fight again. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You hear Poirier in his press conference? He said we're either gonna do it in the octagon or on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Personally, I hope it's in the octagon.
Yeah.
They're not gonna film it on the sidewalk,
Yeah.
so.
So, do you think then? Okay, so you believe that there will be a fourth fight.
Yes.
Do you think that McGregor will need to take another fight to, like, again, prove himself, or what?
That's what's hard about the sport, because Poirier kind of deserves a title shot.
Right, absolutely.
And, like, Connor, he's lost, like, what, 5 in a row?
Yeah, 4 or 5 in a row, something
Yeah,
like that.
so,
I think
like...
it's 4-1 maybe in his last 5.
Oh,
something
yeah,
like
I
that.
forgot
Yeah,
about the Cowboy
Cowboy
fight.
knockout.
Yeah,
That was sick.
yeah, that was nuts. But I think Dustin deserves a title shot.
Yep, that's fair. Yeah, it's just so tough. I mean, just to see all the ruckus that ensued after the fact too. McGregor yelling at Poirier's wife, and then
saying
wife
his
is in
wife's
me
she's
DMs.
in the DMs.
yeah, I mean that,
As he's on the ground with a broken ankle,
yeah,
it was like
he had no care for his broken ankle in that moment. Like
No.
not one care in the world for it.
no, slapping the bloody head off of him. Like,
Yeah, and then what I was saying is he literally sounded like a villain that just got caught by the superhero.
True, yeah.
Like when he was yelling, he's like, "I'll get you."
No, I saw something that was like, yo, McGregor yelling like he's in like a toxic Xbox 360 party right now. Like in the COD lobby.
Yeah.
Your wife's in my DMs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, oh man, like I keep saying, like it was so tough to watch because it was obviously such like a hyped up fight and everything.
Yeah.
And
you knew it was for me it was a do or die. If McGregor had to win that, if McGregor didn't win that, he was just gonna go back to he didn't have to fight. He doesn't have to fight anymore.
Right, exactly.
The guy's he is a billionaire.
Maybe he fights Jake Paul next. Who knows?
I
hope
not.
not,
I hope he
dude.
doesn't fight him. I don't know. Yeah, but like I feel like he should hang it up. I feel like personally he should hang it up.
Okay, I do too. Cause like, you're not gonna train as hard as a guy who's trying to get up there when you can go back to your yacht.
Exactly.
You can go back to all your. You're just. I don't know. It's just a rich man's. What is the word? A rich man's motivation is way different than a guy who's trying to get rich motivation. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, like it's hard to find that motivation once you're already like been at the top.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like obviously, in the UFC, it's such a weird sport. Like obviously, like Tom Brady, for example, he finds his ways to like keep finding motivation, keep going. But like at the UFC, like obviously you need to defend your title and stuff, but also I feel like it's kind of a lot about the money, right?
Oh yeah, it's 100% about the money. Because
Yeah.
because with football, yeah, there's that slim chance of dying. With UFC, you can easily go in there and get your head rocked and then shave 5 years off your life.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess overall, I'll say it was a good card.
Yeah.
I'd
Stars came out.
Yeah, definitely.
Plenty of stars.
Trump, Max Holloway, Nelk, OBJ, Logan and Jake, Jon Snow.
UFC always gets those packed
Yeah.
with like the
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, I wonder if that, like, they must send the tickets out.
Yeah,
right,
I think those celebrities are getting it for like Jay Beebs was there.
Yeah.
I mean,
How is Jake Paul getting it? He's like fighting with Dana. I don't get how Dana. Well,
Yeah.
actually, it's the money.
Well,
though.
it's also if you have him there, like it's a lot. Like
Right.
it's just better. I don't know. You
True.
want to have Jake
Yeah,
there.
in that situation, it's like the any publicity. is
Exactly,
good publicity. It's
exactly.
Like,
They didn't show him on the when they were showing all around. They didn't show Jake.
yeah, that's true.
I
But,
thought that was
like,
funny.
but, like, he's promoting it though. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, like I said, I think it's a pretty good card. Tweaks, do you have any final thoughts?
I hope McGregor has a speedy recovery. I really want to see him back, but
Yeah.
I don't think it should be Poirier first.
Okay.
I want
Yep, I agree.
Jose Aldo too.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
then fight Poirier after. Or
if
what?
he wins.
Okay.
Obviously he's gonna win. It's
Yeah,
Jose
yeah,
Aldo.
yeah.
That guy he rocked his head. But I want either Jose Aldo 2 or dude, Nate Diaz 3.
Yeah, that would be sick.
We need a
That would
Nate
be
Diaz
sick.
3, dude.
Has there ever been like a 4 legacy fights or whatever?
No,
I
because
don't
once
know.
it's 3, it's like
Right.
2v1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
I figured there hadn't been. So I mean that would also be like a first time in history sort of deal. That would be fun to see, I think. But
Dana already said he wants to see it happen.
yeah.
Because you can't end a rivalry on a doctor's stoppage.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be like a matter of time to see if Connor if he recovers well and how quickly he recovers.
True.
I think
Yeah.
that's what it's gonna be a matter of fact of.
Yeah. I think there's no question that Connor wants to fight him again, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
he wanted to fight him when he had a broken ankle.
Those guys
he
don't
wanted-
like
yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
They do not like each other.
Which is weird because you saw the second fight, they were hugging, they
Yeah,
were giving each other
it's a
hot
little
sauce.
weird. It doesn't make sense.
No,
But
I kind of, I don't know. The third time when McGregor starts like talking his stuff, and it's like, dude, you just like became best friends with the guy.
Yeah.
And I don't know why Poirier was so upset over him like saying he's gonna kill him. Dude, it's a fight game.
Yeah. But,
Like he said
don't
stuff
know.
about your wife. I thought he was gonna get a little bit more offended. Then he said he was gonna put me in a coffin. You don't say stuff like that.
Yeah.
What? Why you giving that over this?
I think part of it is he set the precedent like for like the respect stuff. You know what I mean? With the second fight,
Yeah.
he set the precedent, and then it felt like Connor was kind of going back to like his old antics and old ways. Where
I was
he bringing
excited.
back old Connor.
I thought he was old Connor. Well,
Yeah.
he might have been. He broke his
He
ankle.
he might have been. We'll never know.
Yeah.
Who knows? That second round might have been all Connor, which
Yeah.
It is one of those things
Sucks.
where it'll be you never know. But to your point, which I don't think gets talked about enough, is Connor came out big. He had that big guillotine, but then after that, it was pretty much all Poirier. the rest of that
Yeah.
round.
yeah,
So,
agreed.
you know,
The ground and pound went to him.
yeah, really, who knows? But yeah, I think we can all agree that we would like to see another rematch.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's our UFC 264 card review. All right, so yeah, I guess we'll get into Gimme More, Take a Hike. Birds, you go first this week.
All right, so for my gimme more, I'm actually gonna do fantasy football.
Okay.
Gimme more fantasy football, just in general. We recently found out the draft order of our much anticipated fantasy football league.
4th pick.
Yep, I have the 7th, and every year, man, I just love the hype. It's such a fun. I love fantasy football. There's not
It's
much
awesome.
better. It's
There really is nothing like it. Like, especially us, like we're just like
Exactly.
we're all such like close friends. You know
and
what I mean?
everyone just tries
It gets
so
so
hard.
It gets so competitive.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It really is. It's just one of those things where it's like, oh man, like I don't. It's like I live for it.
Yeah.
In the fall, like we all
Yeah.
live for
You-
fantasy
you
football.
look forward-
We live and die by fantasy football.
You look forward to that draft day, and then you look forward to it seems like after draft day for a good while, every single day you're checking your team, right?
Yeah.
You're on there looking at players, and then Sundays are just devoted to watching football.
Absolutely.
And watching your players play.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing better. Give me more fantasy football all around.
And also-
everything.
and
Content,
also-
anything.
Absolutely. And like with us too, like I was saying, like we're all like everybody in our league is just like such like close friends and stuff. But like that's also kind of what brought us together too. Like. Like it was a 6-man, and then we brought in you and Aiden,
Exactly.
and then that's when like we all just like got so like
the
close.
group's friendship is built around fantasy football. It's
Which
our group chat name.
Which is our group chat name is fantasy, and that will never change.
Yeah,
and
never.
I love that. It's
Yeah.
awesome. So my give me more. I don't have them on right now. Mesh champion shorts.
Okay.
I've got some champion shorts on now. They're not the mesh ones. The mesh ones, I'm telling you, are the most comfortable shorts in the world. I have like 5 or 6 pairs. I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
Okay.
They're also good style too. You could style them with a nice fitted.
I like champion.
Yeah, no, it's
I
enjoy
with it.
Yep. So we'll hop back to you for take a hike.
All right, on my take a hike, I'm throwing Domino's under the bus here.
Ooh,
Domino's
okay.
quality check. Take a hike.
Yeah.
This system on their app is ridiculous. You get to, it's like cooking, and then it's coming out, it's out of the oven, and then it's in quality check for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing? Are we just lying about when my food's being made? If you're going to have this system where I track my order, at least do it so it's accurate. I can't be on quality check for an hour. Like, what is this?
I think it's because they don't have enough drivers. I think that's what it is.
It must be also just the location that we order at from the one in Gorham is just not up to par with some of the other Domino's maybe. I mean, they usually have like 2 or 3 people working there.
But
like,
hey, we pounded that pizza at the end of the day.
We slammed that pizza.
We did slam that
it
pizza.
did take like 2 hours to get there.
It did, yeah. But also, it is a take a hike, so I don't want to prop them up too much. But it was a Saturday night. You know, UFC's on. Plenty of people are ordering Domino's. I don't. It's a take a hike. I don't want to prop them up too much.
Maybe I'm fine with the wait. Maybe it's the lying that gets on my. It's the lies.
Okay.
It's the quality check lies. We're not quality checking for an hour. Just say it's still cooking, or just say you haven't started cooking yet. Just don't lie to me. It's fine if you're busy. I think
that's reasonable. That's reasonable. You don't like to be lied to.
So Domino's, if you're listening to this, stop lying to me.
Just stop.
Just tell me the truth and be honest when my food's ready.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
That's what my mom told me.
Yeah.
And speaking of my mom, she can take a hike.
She can get out of town.
Okay, so Saturday night, we were at producer Brady King's house. We were watching the McGregor fight. Like we said, we got some Domino's.
Yep.
It was a really fun night, you know.
Great
it was just like hanging out.
Yep.
I
love UFC fights.
Yeah, UFC fights are awesome to watch. I didn't mention in the UFC 264. I do usually want to puke when I do see broken bones.
Okay, yeah, fair
so
enough.
I could not watch. But okay, back to my take a hike. Yeah, my mom could take a hike because you dropped me off at home. You'd give me a ride over. Very generous.
Yeah. He's just a great guy.
So I get home. This is probably at like 1:30 or whatever, something like that. And I have my keys with me. But this also relates back to one of my old take a hikes is mechanics.
Okay.
Because I took my house ring off my key ring, and I forgot.
Oh, is that when you had your car at the shop?
Is when I had my car at the shop. Yep. So I go to the door and I'm like, all right, this is not good.
Yeah.
So I'm calling my mom. I'm calling her. She's not picking up, and I guess it could be a take a hike for Mama Ball and Father Ball, but I know my dad's not picking up is the thing.
Yeah.
He keeps his phone downstairs.
Yeah.
He doesn't bring his phone up at night. So
he keeps his phone downstairs.
Yeah, he keeps it downstairs. So yeah, it's like 1:30, 1:35 at this point, and I'm like, all right, what do I do? I realize that a part of our house, I don't want to say which part, a part of our house has a different lock. Okay. And I had that key to that one. Okay. So I was able to get inside to my house, but not fully. All right. I was able to get into, go through somewhere, and then get to the daycare, which my mother, she has an in-home daycare, right? Okay. So I'm like, all right, I'm sleeping up here. Yeah. So, and also, my phone is on like 5% too.
Yeah, no charger in the daycare.
No charger. Yeah. No charger.
How was the sleep in the daycare? Was it a decent sleep at least?
I cranked the AC. You know, I grabbed the blanket out of the closet.
Is there a couch up there, or do you go floor?
No couch. You know what there was? Some sleeping mats.
Oh, okay. There we go.
But I tried out the sleeping mats. It was a no-go, you know, because, like, it was warm. You know, I'm a little, like, sticky and stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, just that material, that mat, it was going to be a no-go. What I did do is I folded it up and used it as a pillow.
Okay.
So, I did that, and then, so I sent hold on. I called my mother, I counted 43 times. 43 times. She said to me, oh, I took my ringer off because I was playing a game.
What?
She's playing a game on her phone.
It's good to know that, like, if it's ever, like, past 1 o'clock and you're in a dire situation, your parents will not be there to answer the phone.
I said that to them half-heartedly. I was like, listen, Mom, at least now I know if that was a dire situation.
Don't call them.
Yeah, I'm not calling you.
Call someone else.
Yeah. She vows to now have her ringer on.
Okay. All right.
So, we'll see. You know what I might... Nah, that'd be cruel. I was going to say... When I get home tonight, because we are recording quite late.
Yeah.
Call her and test her.
Just test her real quick.
Just test her. But no, it's late.
Keep her on her toes.
She worked hard on her Monday.
Okay.
So I don't want to do that to her. But yeah. So I sent a text in all caps because I knew my mom immediately would panic, right? If she saw 43 missed calls from me, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't down in my room.
Yeah.
So I put a text in all caps. I said, "Do not panic. Come get me in the daycare when you see this message." Okay? I also sent it to my dad because I figured he would wake up first.
Yeah.
And so lo and behold, so I finally get to bed around like 2:30. I'm laying in the middle of my mother's in-home daycare, watching Luca, by the way. I put on the Disney movie Luca.
Okay, there we
Didn't
go.
really watch much of it.
Yeah, I mean...
Didn't watch much of it.
What was the limited options? Like, where were you watching
Yeah,
this on?
so I tried to log into our... we have Fubo, so I can watch the Sox because the
okay.
Sox aren't on YouTube TV. And Fubo was not logged in.
Okay.
So Disney Plus was pretty much my only option.
Is this on like a TV in the daycare?
Yeah, this is on like a TV in the daycare. So, it's not like that bad.
I feel like you had better options on Disney Plus than this Luca movie. What is this? I've never even heard of this.
Oh no, it's actually
some like Marvel.
It actually could have been in movie news. It's a really popular.
Good?
Yeah, it's like a new. I think I don't know if it's Pixar, but it's a very big new popular Disney movie.
Maybe I'm just hating.
Maybe you are just hating.
Maybe I'm just hating.
So fast forward about probably 4 hours. 'Cause I went to bed around 2:30.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, I hear dunk 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 dunk. Boom! Door busts open. My dad.
Joe Ball.
There he is.
Coming to save the day.
Yeah. It was literally I put into our group chat the Vince McMahon meme when he's walking down the runway. That's what I pictured my dad walking up the stairs to come get me at 6:30
So
in the morning.
what was the reaction? What did he say?
He was
out there.
Hey bud.
Hey bud. Rough night.
Yeah.
Sleeping on the daycare floor.
Yeah. So then I went downstairs. We went inside. I explained the whole situation to him. He's just laughing.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get pressed about it. Because here's the thing. I wasn't mad at my mom at all. Because at the end of the day, it is my fault I didn't have my key.
Yeah.
It is my fault I didn't have my key.
Was there no, like, windows or anything, by the way, that you were thinking of, like, going through?
So, this thought crossed my mind.
Okay.
I could have taken a ladder from the garage and gone through a window in the home. A certain window.
Okay.
But I didn't want to do it in like... I literally was scared if I did that, I'd, like, give one of my parents a heart attack.
Oh, they wake up and...
Yeah, they wake up and they hear somebody coming through. Or even worse, my dad charges the window and just pushes me backwards, imagine.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of... I'll tell you what, I thought this out a lot. I was like, I could grab a ladder, I could do it. But somebody could end up having a heart attack.
The small chance that someone thinks you're breaking in and...
Yeah. I didn't want to risk it.
I get it.
I didn't want to risk it. The daycare option wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, my back was hurting in the morning. There's carpet, but it didn't do much.
Okay. Alright.
So, yeah, so like I said, I wasn't mad at my mom, but for now she can take a hike.
Okay.
But it was a situation we all laughed off after.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that pretty much wraps... Actually, no, doesn't wrap it up. Happy belated birthday to our producer, Film Culture's finest, Brady King. Shout out Brady King. He's the man. He's awesome.
Happy birthday.
He makes this all run.
He's turning 29 today. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, no, he's actually turning 29 today. We're going to bring in his wife and kids in here.
There they are.
No, not turning 29. He's turning 19, as a matter of
19,
fact.
yeah.
Like us all.
Happy birthday, Bradson.
Happy birthday. Happy
Maybe drop a
belated.
comment.
Yeah, drop a comment maybe. Happy birthday, Bradson. And another quick shout out, a little fitted update. Stewie did get 2 fitteds for me in the recent Hat Club drop because I was working.
Okay.
So Gage Stewart clutched up. I know you're still listening. Shout out Gage Stewart.
Shout out Stewie, yeah.
Yeah, shout out Solar Stewie. Shout out Solar Stewie. But I think it's been another great episode.
Great episode. We're just nailing these out, man. I think, like I say every episode, it's only getting better from here, so keep coming back.
Yep,
keep listening.
I'll tell you what, very happy to have the dynamic duo back.
Absolutely. Hey.
Yeah.
Right there.
Another great one. We'll see you guys next week.